Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to Gardening in the Video. Today, Claude is down here in our little area he's trying to fill in with plants and flowers and shrubs and ornamental things. And he is planting some of a few dozen irises that a friend of mine gave us a few weeks ago. Yep, she donated oodles of iris to us, and he's enjoying planting them. I think most of them are going to be bearded iris, and they're all different colors. She's going to sell her mom's house. Her mom passed a few years ago, and she's going to sell the house to some friends, and she already knows the people that are going to buy the house are going to completely redo the yard. They're going to tear up what are those other bushes that were there? Crepe myrtles, not crepe myrtles, azalea. They're going to tear up the azaleas that have been there for about 50 years and a bunch of irises. She had over 200 iris in her yard to get rid of, so she's been giving away to friends. She gave us as many as we could take. And I think Claude got, what, about 50 or 60 or more?
At least 60.
At least 60, yeah. So he's trying to plant about 5 to 10 a day. It's pretty hot out here. He gets an early start and kind of starts early. Plants till it gets too hot and then goes back in and rest and come back later. All these little flags, the way he's been planting some.
The hardest part of it.
There's a bucket full there.
Yeah, is finding a place to plant them.
It's been kind of hot and dry, and the ground's pretty hard right now. We did get some rain a few days ago, which has helped some.
Well,
there's a canna over here you planted coming up nicely, I see. There's a canna there you planted. Here is another canna that's gotten a couple canna there. I'm glad the canna is coming up nice.
we take just about anything anybody will give us.
Yeah.
That came from the pastor.
Oh yeah,
he gave me, what, 400 or 500.
That was last year. Yeah, he did. He gave you several hundred canna from his place, his farm. And it took you a couple months to get them planted. There were so many.
Okay. Iris is a staple plant for the South and the Delta because they can withstand extreme heat, extreme water, and extreme drought.
Just like daylilies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hardy.
They are cannas.
They're very hardy. They're hard to kill. And they multiply pretty fast. That's why he's spreading these out in different areas.
Yeah, you got to give them room to spread.
Mm-hmm.
The closer you get, plant them, then you have to go in there and
divide them?
Yeah, divide them.
Divide them up, yeah. So you might as well spread them out now and give them room to spread over the years.
There's one good thing about them. Once you get them, you've got them forever until you can find a sucker, somebody else to give them to. And when you plant these, you got to make sure that this rhizome right here, this is not a root, it's called a rhizome. Make sure it's right at the top of the ground. If you bury that, they'll rot.
Oh, okay.
You have to make sure that that's
it's got to bury them shallow, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's why they're so easy to plant. You don't have to dig a very big hole.
Yeah.
Easier than doing bulbs, sort of, or other plants.
A bulb, you plant a bulb, you have to go down about 6 inches to plant them.
Well, as you see,
these you can go down about 3 inches.
We've got plenty of room to fill in for oodles of them.
Yeah. Well, you have to determine, will it grow in the shade? Will it bloom in the shade?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they'll grow in the shade, but will they bloom? And cannas will bloom in the shade. Iris, daylilies, azaleas.
Yeah, well, I've seen some more irises in bloom in the shade. Yeah, they do well in the shade.
But we can't plant hostas down here because we have deer.
The deer love hosta. We do have just one or two. We've got one or two down here that they're not bothering yet. They haven't discovered.
Actually,
you got one or two?
They found one of them.
Oh, they did find one. Oh, that's... I see.
They left one leaf on it.
I see your azalea. Is that an azalea over there you planted? before?
That's an azalea, yeah.
Oh, it's doing great. Let's go look at it. I think.
Right here.
Oh, that's doing well, very well.
We ran up on a deal with azaleas back in the spring.
I think I got 2 or 3 dozen. Yeah. Sell at Lowe's.
Yeah, $10 a piece.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I got at least 2 dozen, I remember. As you can see, we could use probably a couple hundred more out here to fill in this area easily. It's a huge area we're trying to fill in.
After take a picture of that.
Oh, that's keeping bloom.
Yeah. That's a wild petunia.
Oh, okay.
I looked it up on our app. And that's what they said it was. So I take their word for it.
There's lots of can doing well over there. Got some pretty old fern over there by that tree. I said fern. Did you plant that fern or volunteer? You planted it? Okay.
Yep. That's a transplant on this up toward the house.
Oh, okay.
We have hundreds of them. And I'll be planting more of them come spring. But it's this time of the year, we're planting hardly anything.
No, it's kind of hot right now in August to transplant. It's easier to transplant in the fall or spring. Ferns love shade. They do very well in shade. These little cedars like that, he's been killing these little cedars because we don't need any more cedar trees popping up around here. We got enough big trees. If you don't catch them while they're little, they'll be hard to kill later.
Actually, that's the pine tree.
Oh, pine. I meant pine. Yeah. I get those two mixed up, pine and cedar.
Hey, we have the same problem with cedar trees.
Yeah, cedars do pop up everywhere around here. Along with elm trees and, let's see. There's another tree that pops up a lot that has a little fruit on it that the deer like to eat.
Oh, wild
cherry. Cherry? No, there's another one. Cherry, but something else. I can't think of it.
I was looking to see if I could find it. Oh, wild cherry.
Persimmon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's several persimmon trees out here. We kind of leave them because that's food for the deer. And maybe if they eat the persimmon, they'll leave our flowers alone. We hope. Well, I'm going to say bye and head back to the house.
I know why, because of the mosquitoes. I was out here, what time did I come out? About 8 o'clock.
Yeah, yep.
And mosquitoes attacked me. Hundreds of them.
Well, you use your spray though, that helps a lot. That repel.
Yeah.
Deep woods. Well, you find links below to our other channels. Cooking with Mary Sue. Yesterday I made a great Mexican manicotti, which we're going to try tonight. And there's Cooking with Mary Sue, SUZYQKNICKKNACKS, and BRO.CLAUDE Reflects. And I'll mention my book down below, Miss Kitty's. Also, Adventures of Miss Kitty. And I'm heading back to the house and get back on my eBay. So bye for now, everyone. Happy gardening.